so the other night my girlfriend, wanted me to talk dirty to her on the phone, and I found out that I suck at it. And I told her, I'm like, well, you go ahead and start. And she did, and she started with, the usual, like, I'm naked in bed, I'm squeezing my boobs, I'm imagining that, it's your hands, which really isn't, a hard thing to imagine. I have such small, dainty hands. And look at this. Look at that shit. They're really just, a woman's hands, just, hairier. So basically I have a Russian woman's hands. Anyway, it was my turn, and I told her, okay, I'm taking my pants off, but not my shirt. No. I've seen me without my shirt on, and I really didn't want to ruin the mood by putting that image into her head. And this was actually turning her on a little bit, so went a little bit further, and I said, I'm putting my hands around my, pretty okay-sized dick. No need to exaggerate. I live in reality. I know what I got. And I told her that I was imagining that it was her hand, which again, not hard. So then she said she was starting to, finger herself, with her fingers. And then she asked me if I could hear it. And I was like, yeah. Okay, for future reference, ladies, and maybe this is just me, but that's not really a turn on, if I can hear you doing that to yourself. Do you guys remember, in the 90s, that gack? That weird putty stuff, in a little plastic case, and the big thing that we used to do when we were kids, with the gack, you put your fingers into it a certain way to make a fart noise. You go, so that's what it sounded like. Well, I'm into it, and she, starts moaning, and things are getting kind of hot, and I'm doing what I gotta do to myself, and getting more and more into it, and she finally screams, oh yeah, I'm fingering myself, and, just in the heat of passion, I was like, oh, me too! Awkward silence. Now, what I meant, in my mind at the time, what I was thinking was that, I had my fingers, wrapped around my pretty good but not great sized weenie. That's what I meant. So technically, I was fingering it. I don't know, it made sense at the time. She didn't get it. So I was like, I'm man fingering. I'm mingering. But this whole time, I'm still masturbating because, I'm a guy. That's not gonna stop me. We don't let anything stop us from, finishing the deed. Awkwardness, someone walking in, funerals. We got a job to do. But in this case, I wish I had stopped. I was still going, and I was actually about to come, and she just is still really confused about what I meant. And she's obviously thinking about it. There's this weird silence, and all of a sudden she says, wait, are you fingering your asshole or something? And the moment she said asshole, I came. So right when she asked that, I screamed, oh God, yes! So yeah, I'm not good at the dirty talk on the phone. Quiet on the set.